to all tech links.
Yo, what up? What up? What's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this afternoon? This Sunday afternoon. What's up? What's up? How's everybody?
Hey,
What's going on, everybody? What up? What up? What up? Everybody, what's good? Yeah, this gonna be 1 minute in. We already got 18 people. What's up, everybody? What's really good? Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day, good day, positive day, money-filled day, success-filled day. Shout out to all my subscribers. I see everybody hitting that like button. Chill, why he called it the left? He called it the left coast, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I'm checking out some new areas, experiencing some new things, man. I don't like staying in the same place for too long. I like going to different places, but I also like going to areas where I might stand a better chance in doing what I want to do, as far as like what I like to do. Certain people want to go to school. Certain people want to go to school in certain areas, or people want to go to college in a certain area. They wouldn't stay in their hometown and go to college where they lived at. You know, I want to go to college in Texas. I'm not going to stay in Arkansas and go to college out there and think I'm going to have the Texas experience or be able to do what I could do in Texas and Arkansas. So you got to figure out what it is you want to do, and if there's certain areas where you need to go that are different from where you're at because it's different things happening, and you might possibly want to check that out, then hey, that's what you may need to do. But as far as this title goes, yeah, we're about to have a good discussion today. How to be loyal to yourself, so that way you don't get done dirty, or you don't have people stabbing you in the back or trying to take advantage of you. Because loyalty is a very powerful thing, and sometimes people are using their power in the wrong way. Sometimes people are putting too much of their energy into something that's not serving them, or a part of something that they think is for them, or going to help them some kind of way, like give them some type of longevity. So I hope everybody's here to enjoy this live stream as always. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hit the like button, everyone. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We got 23 people in here already. See, I knew with some of my live streams, I was just experimenting nonetheless, but I know how to get people in here for the lives. But you want to have a successful live, that's pretty much what you got to do. Things got to be on point. You can have the best video in the world, but if nobody watches it or clicks it, it doesn't make a difference like it could. And that's why I make videos. I make videos to make a difference in people's lives, also to make a difference in my life. Helping people helps me in a number of ways. Helping people helps me put good positive energy out to the universe, helps me be a good person, helps me be the type of person I like to be. I like helping people. I like doing good positive things. And also it helps good positive things come into your life. It helps good things for you to experience come into your life. It helps blessings flow and come into your life. You put positive out there, you get positive back. If you be a blessing to somebody else, then somebody, the universe will have somebody come into your life and be a blessing to you. God will have someone that he uses to come into your life and be a blessing to you. It is me, the one that wanted to give you my number, bro, when you were at the sea in LA. What's up, homie? Yeah, I'm not really one to take numbers from other guys, but if there's like a reason for us to link up as men, like we could, like, if you're in the business, if you want to book a session with me, if there's anything you want to talk about, then most definitely, yeah, we can, link and exchange numbers. But as far as anything like that, that's probably um, for me and like my female subscribers. No offense. Born and raised to 15 down there. Where are you at? Okay, so you moved when you were 15. That's cool. Where'd you move to, Rollo? I hope to be a blessing to somebody else. You will. I feel like we came to this life to be blessed to each other because God created us all to be his representation, to be successors of his love, teach God, help each other. I feel the same way. There's other people that said things that have touched me and helped me and brought me up from the pits of despair in a time of need. And I feel that the videos that I create and make do the same thing and can help somebody just like someone else's positive message helped me. So that's why I do it. And I love the stories when people come and tell me that my videos have helped them. That makes me feel really good because there are people who obviously know that I'm working towards doing something positive, but then you'll have people who will make you feel like what you're doing is minute, minuscule, null and void, doesn't mean anything, doesn't do anything for anyone, doesn't help anyone. But usually those people are lost and they don't know what their purpose is yet. And when they see someone else who finds out what their purpose is in life, because that's a big thing to know what your purpose is. You know what you're here for. You know what you want to do. You're going after it. You're attacking it the best way you can. And I probably put you on timeout um, the best way you can. And when you have people who are coming against that and trying to make it seem like you're not doing anything, that's not positive. Especially if you're being loyal to people like that who are low key being disrespectful and basically trying to make it so you won't believe in yourself. They want to rip all the strength from you. People who don't have a purpose are dangerous. I'm glad you appreciate my haircut. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I thought it was about time for me to get a nice cut, get cleaned up in a nice new area, fresh new area. The barber hooked me up too. He gave me a really good cut. Yeah, I think I had his card, but I have to check in my wallet. If I knew if I had his card, I would shout that man out and tell people to support his business in the area. He's on Hawthorne. It's a barbershop on Hawthorne, right before the dollar store, right before I think 164th Street on Hawthorne. I think it's like at the corner of 164th and Hawthorne. So if you need a haircut, yeah, go check my man out. My man, his name is Daryl. Yeah, he's on Hawthorne Street. And yeah, he gave me this nice cut. Shout out to my man Daryl, the barber. Yeah, he hooked me up. He also took my number and said if there were any opportunities he came across, he would. So I've been doing some slight networking. I haven't been giving everybody my number. I haven't given everybody my number, but because you never know. But I just people who I get a good vibe from or a good feeling from, I give my number to. Next time, take us to the barber with you. Okay, I'll have to see if I could hook up my stand, but I'd have to be trusting if other people are in there. I don't want anybody to make a mistake, make the I'm not the chosen one, you are the chosen one mistake. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock that over. I don't need none of that happening. Especially while I'm trying to get lined up and get a haircut. Plus, I don't have anybody to hold the phone, so I may have to like put it near me. But then I don't want the barber to trip over it. But we'll see. It could be a positive experience. I might be able to hook something up. Sometimes I don't want barbers knowing that I do this because like the haircut will go from 35 to 85. Oh, he do YouTube? He collect donations? Oh, your haircut $1,000, my G. Grew up a mile from Disneyland. Wild place to come up. Yeah, it does sound like a wild place to grow up. But me personally, I feel that as long as you want to enjoy something and you can enjoy something, you can enjoy yourself wherever you're at. I don't really put an age limit on my fun. I'm not gonna not enjoy something just because I'm not a kid or just because I'm not an adolescent. There's still mystery, there's still excitement to life. Plus, now that I'm an adult, I can do whatever the hell I want. So, what's more fun than that? But yeah, that does sound like a pretty wild place to grow up. I'm sure with all the people and everything, you had a fun time. So shout out to you for growing up here in California. I was thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, these kids probably really enjoy growing up out here. This is a fun place to grow up. Yeah, I wouldn't have mind growing up out here, being from here. But I'm glad I'm from New Jersey though. I like I'm like where I'm from. I like being from New Jersey. I mean, if that's what you like to do, I'm mad at anybody that likes to do that. But back to the topic at hand, so we don't get thrown off course as far as the live stream goes. I want people to realize that your loyalty means a lot. Loyalty means a lot. You shouldn't take that lightly. I wouldn't take my loyalty lightly anymore now that I know just how powerful it is. Just being cool with someone is pretty much like having a low key allegiance to them. And you being a good person, thinking that other people are the same as you may have more of an allegiance, or you may have more love or more respect for people than they truly deserve. All right, you may not have to behave in the same way as them. Like if somebody, you can tell they're talking about you behind your back because they're talking to you about other people and trying to get you to gossip about them. That's a situation to where, you know what, you know, you keep your loyalty away from people like that, and you keep it to yourself. People who are disloyal, people who don't have a purpose, people who their mind is idle and they set themselves up to be the devil's workshop. It's like what wicked act can they commit next? And sometimes you'll find yourself loyal to people like this, thinking that it's bad and you're disloyal for wanting to no longer be loyal to people like this. People like this usually play games on you as far as like manipulation tactics, because they know that they're going to lose someone. And the messed up part is they don't even care when you disassociate yourself from them. It's the body that they lost. It's the loyalty that they lost. It's what you could do for them, or what you represent to them, or the energy that you brought into the life of this soulless person. They don't necessarily like miss you or regret what they did to you, or losing you or anything like that, as like a person, or a friend, or a relative, or a significant other. It's nothing that they it's nothing that bothers them like that. They're just like, oh, okay, and then they move on to the next person. So I say that not to make you feel bad. I say that so you won't feel bad. So that way you can feel free, and free yourself and free your mind, and not feel like you have to be unhappy, or you're doing anything wrong, or you're a guilty person, or a bad person, or you need to feel guilt. Usually when you've been done wrong and manipulated, when you actually finally go to do what's right for yourself, you'll experience sometimes immense feelings of guilt. Sometimes you'll experience a lot of guilt, because it's you finally doing something that's right for yourself, but you feel disloyal because you've been loyal to the wrong people. And when you're loyal to the wrong people, and you form a connection with them, it's not easy to just automatically turn off that loyalty. Someone might come up to you and say something to you about that person, and you might be defending them. People may try to come up and warn you about what's happening to you, and you may not even see it, and be like, man, this person's crazy. This person's telling me to disown certain people. This person is telling me the people that I love are out to get me, or they're holding me back, or they're stifling my growth. What the heck does this person know? They don't know me. They don't know my situation. They don't know what they're talking about, but they can see it as clear as day. And you may be under a spell because you're trapped by being loyal to those who are unworthy of your loyalty. You've been programmed to be loyal to those who don't deserve it. And it's time for you to pledge allegiance to your life. It's time for you to be loyal to God first, and your health, and your life, and your positive experiences that you deserve. It's time for you to be loyal to what you want to get out of life. It's not time for you to be loyal to situations and people and things that could hold you back. And this could even be a job. This could even be a job. You could be that employee that could even you could even feel bad about leaving a job. You might have a better opportunity out there for you. I don't want to leave. I worked for this person. I don't want. There are people who are just programmed for just complete, utter foolishness and BS. It's bullshit. Some of the programs that you have to defeat and get over, because you'll end up staying stuck in the same area forever. You'll end up staying stuck in the same area forever, thinking people care about you when they don't. How many times have you been loyal to a job? How many times have you been loyal to a company, only for them to switch up on you and do some crazy stuff and just basically slap the shit out of you in the face? Slap you and your loyalty, just come back to work on Monday, fool. You just like, and then it's like you may even need that job. So now it's like you can't say anything because you need to work. You're not gonna cut yourself out of a short of a paycheck. You have bills, you have rent, you have things you need to take care of. Even though God will provide, He'll take care of all those things for you. So there's nothing to really worry about, and you should never let anybody talk to you any disrespectful way. Don't just walk up off a job willy nilly if it's not that bad, and if it's nothing that has been said or done that you can't get over, even if it takes some time to get over. you may have to get over it. But we all know things that we won't accept or we won't tolerate. So if it's not past that point of anything, what up, T? If it's not anything that you won't not tolerate, or it's not anything that you won't not put up with, like, yo, I cannot come back to this place because of what transpired here. I'm not putting myself through that. If it's not one of those situations, then hey, go back. But if it's a situation like that, or if it's if it's a situation where managers are making promises and promises aren't being met and all these other things, don't be afraid to expand your horizon. Don't be afraid to find another opportunity. Don't have a slave mindset or a slave mentality, thinking that you need to be good to someone because they offered you an opportunity, or you need to be good to someone because you know them and you met them and formed some type of bond or relationship with them. Most of these people that you're loyal to really could give a rat's ass about you and could not care about you. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you, so that way you don't waste your time and put unnecessary energy into something, so that way you won't be let down once they get weird on you. Put that loyalty into God. Put that loyalty into yourself, into a business. Pay allegiance to you. Pay allegiance to the Lord. All right. Pay allegiance to a higher power. Pay allegiance to your business or your work ethic that you would invest in yourself and time and energy and things like that. Because being loyal to things outside yourself, if it's not worth it, you could be let down. If it's, and I just want to save you from that, because there are certain letdowns in life that you may have to recover from over time, that you may end up losing time. And sometimes when you get knocked down, yes, you can get back up, but it may not be as soon as you would want to. You may have a whole work ethic or a whole routine planned out. Now you got let down, slipped into some slight depression, and now you have to slowly but surely work your way back up because of the situation and how it's taxing you, or how it's become an issue in your life. You don't need things like that. So to avoid situations like that, it's best to be loyal to you, even if it seems like people are being loyal to you. Just be respectful, but as a good person and as someone that cares for people and that has love, genuine love for people, you're going to have to keep that to yourself. You're going to have to protect that. You're going to have to protect that side of yourself, because people will see that and want to take advantage of it, and they won't think twice. Your manager will see that and take advantage of it and won't think twice. Employees will see that, take advantage of it, and not think twice. Sometimes when you feel good and you have this, the presence of joy and peace and love, it's like you want to spread that. You want to be a positive person. So sometimes other people will see that, and they tend to attack people like that. They tend to try to make someone's life that hard. They try to basically, they might tend to think that you're a soft person or you're a weak person. This person may be a narcissist. This person may be a bully. This person may just be an evil individual. And you don't want to be showing that side of yourself to people. You don't have to be hard. You don't have to be hardened. You don't have to become a cold person. But as far as protecting yourself, you're going to want to keep all that to yourself. You're not going to want to just be outward open and just be, you're open enough. You're sharing enough. You're a good of enough person already. You probably need to fall back and keep a lot of that to yourself, because that too will make you a target. That too will make you a target. Because people who are crazy, people who are narcissists, they see your strengths as weaknesses. But just because they see it as a weakness doesn't mean it has to be a weakness. Doesn't mean you have to see it as a weakness. It's actually a strength. You're actually one of the strongest people. They mess up every time though, because kindness is actually a strength. It is. But this is why this is why I'm making this video, for people to conduct their loyalty in a way that suits them best. Because once you realize kindness is a strength and you don't have to be rude back to people, all you have to do is limit all you have to do is limit your interactions with people energetically. All right, you don't have to always say hello to people. People don't all even speak half the fucking time. You don't have to say hi to people. You don't have to speak to people sometimes when they're rude and they're ignorant, and you know that they be on some type of stuff. A lot of times you can just walk past people, not say nothing. You can ignore people, act like they're not there. You're not gonna get in trouble. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. They can't fire you for that. They can't let you go for that. All right, they may treat you slightly different, but the thing is, they'll respect you. They'll respect you. It's better to be respected. They're probably not going to be your friend. They're probably going to talk, slap five, and ha ha he, and converse it up in front of you because you don't like them. But the thing is, they're assholes. So when people are assholes, why be loyal to that? Don't force a situation on yourself to where you're trying to fit in with people who don't want you to fit in. You don't have to try to fit in with people for a paycheck. Just do your job and leave it at that. Leave all the interacting to them. Leave all the interacting to the assholes, to the negative people. Trust me, they'll find you. When they want to speak, when they want some of your energy, when they trying to, do the vampire thing, they'll come find you. They'll speak to you, give them a head nod, give them some short conversation, and that's it. Get back to what you need to do or wherever you need to be. Whether it's work, whether it's life, whether it's whatever it is. Whatever it is. Man, that light has a timer on it, and it shut off, and it triggered me. It made me think that I was back at that house where all the electricity used to shut off. That made me jump for a second. Like that put a wave of disgust over me just for a second, but it's gone. That wave of disgust is gone. It's out of here. How are y'all feeling alive with no music? Everybody, if you support my channel, shout out to Chocolate Choice. Shout out to T. Everybody, if you support my channel, all right, send some donations, please, to my Cash App and to my PayPal account. Right now, I'm looking for a job. I need all the support I could get. I'm just doing. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm just doing this, but I'm doing some things right now. I'm trying to get some things together and get some things situated. As far as my situation goes, I just moved to a new area. I just relocated. I'm staying in hotels right now. I'm calling, getting some resources, getting some help, trying to get myself situated so I can get a place. If anybody knows anything, if anybody has any resources, numbers, things like that, shout out to the people that have already helped me and assisted me and sent me what they could and helped me with the information that they know. But anybody else, if you'd like to send a donation, that would be greatly appreciated. My Cash App and my PayPal are in the description. Everything helps. All right. So if you like my channel, if you like my content, if you support my channel, and if you support my content, please send a donation. Now would be the time. Yeah, it needs to be regarded as sacred. It does. And that's what I mean when I say that you're divine. We're not human. You have to get that out your head. You're trying to be too humble. All right, people are trying to be too humble, and they're cheating themselves out of their divinity. You are alive. You have flesh. You're here on this earth, but your spirit moves this carnal body, this physical body. Your spirit moves this. Your spirit, which inhabits this flesh, is divine. That's who you are. You aren't this. You are what's inside of this. What's allowing me to point and breathe is consciousness. Consciousness comes from the supreme being, the creator. When, say, a light bulb goes out, that electricity is not created nor destroyed. It probably goes back into the ground, or it goes back to wherever the source is. What do you think happens to you? You don't just go back into the ground. You go back to wherever the source is. You're divine. And when you're divine and you see yourself as divine, you're going to carry yourself in a divine way. But people don't want the responsibility. Oh, I'm human. I'm human. Let me blame the devil. I'm human. Yes, the devil and other people may come out and do some weird things. But as far as your experience, as far as your life, as far as, the randomness in life and things that happen, people want to, look at something outside themselves. And when you're divine, it puts things in order. When you're divine, it puts things that I didn't know where the hell that came from. Like, who the hell's talking? It's the speaker here. When you're divine, it puts things in perspective. It puts things in order for you. You're not just looking at things just randomness or random negativities. You're looking at things from a divine point of view. And regardless of what happens, regardless of what goes down, the divine order is always in order. The divine order is always in order. Anything that seems off in your life just needs to be adjusted, but you have to adjust it in your mind. And there are ways to go about handling situations to where, like, a situation may go wrong, but you can train your mind to not go wrong with the situation. That's being divine. Why? Because the divine mind has no problems. Whenever you're in a situation and you start to catastrophize or you start to give too much power to the negativity, all you did was backslide. It's like someone who says, you know what, that's unhealthy, I'm not eating that anymore. When you're in a situation, you start thinking certain thoughts and you're not healthy, and you need to not think that anymore. The situation may be prevalent, the situation may be serious, the situation may be in your face, but God is right where your problem seems to be. All right, there's two roads you could take when you have a problem. You could focus on God, or you can focus on your problem. And the main thing is when you're in the midst of a problem or a bad situation, is just putting your mind on God, putting your mind on the good things that you want, and focusing on what you're trying to create or what you want to experience. Because whatever you focus on will grow. If you're in a situation to where, like I'm in, say if I was to think that I was going to end up homeless or end up outside sleeping in the street or in a dumpster, if I thought that is all my situation could be or turn into, that's all it could be. I may have that fear, and slightly I do, but I'm working on it. I tell myself everything's going to be okay. I tell myself things are going to work out. I keep focusing on good. I keep focusing on God. I keep telling myself the things that are going to make my situation better. I'm loyal to that. That's what I'm loyal to. That's where I'm putting my loyalty into. I'm putting my loyalty into myself. I'm putting my loyalty into me. Like, you may be in a situation to where you're loyal to someone and you're trying to overcome something or achieve something, and this person is telling you, you can't do this, you can't have that. You're going to end up homeless in the street and broke. Why would you do that? Why would you go there? Why would you think you could? And you sitting there loyal to that person, and they just telling you all these negative things. And all those things are possibilities. Number one, they haven't happened yet. And number two, if you keep talking to someone like that, or believing that, or hearing that, instead of listening and believing God, that's all that's going to happen anyway. That's why it's best for you to be loyal to God. Some of the people you're loyal to are literally keeping you trapped in a life you don't want, keeping you trapped in a reality that you don't want, keeping you trapped in a job you don't want, keeping you trapped living a life you don't want. There's more out there for you. You may have to. It may not be the prettiest start. It may not be the prettiest sight in the beginning, but sometimes people go through things to get to where they want. All right, Les Brown, he slept in his office building. He bought his mom a house. They lost the house and then had to go back to the hood with the roaches and the rats waiting for him. He said they were playing cards when he got back. There's ups and downs in life. There's failure in life. There's lessons learned in life. But you have to be loyal to success. You have to be loyal to good. You have to be loyal to God. Even if things don't work out immediately, God says you can still have what you want. God says you can still be what you want. Are you going to be loyal to him, or are you going to be loyal to someone who says, man, you ain't going to make it, bro, just give up. Man, you ain't going to be able to do that. Why are you even trying? That's not going to work out for you. Why would you think that? You believe in yourself. There are the people with no purpose, the people whose mind and it is the devil's workshop because it's idle, and they let their dreams go, they let their goals go. Those people are being loyal to them. And the thing is, those people aren't even loyal to themselves. Why do you think they're looking for a soul to control? Yeah, trust is one of the highest forms of love, but you have to be able to, you have to use that trust accordingly. You can't just be trusting people willy-nilly. Jesus didn't trust nobody. Nobody. Christ didn't trust nobody. He knew the hearts of men. So some people are deceitfully wicked, even if they're smiling in your face. Some people are praying for you, and then some people are praying on you. And these are the people that we loyal to. Lack of money is the root of all evil. That was an error when they wrote that. It's not the love of money. Whoever said the love of money is the root of all evil, they didn't have any. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Don't come in my live stream cursing. The lack of money is the root of all evil, not the love of it. It's the lack of it. People who lack money will do terrible things. It's the lack of money. Don't go blaming money. Money doesn't have anything to do with that. It's people, it's their hearts, and it's their wickedness. Money turns people more into who they really are. Money means happiness. Shit, money means happiness. Yeah, without money, I wouldn't even be in this room right now. I mean, yeah, that's people get told things all the time. It doesn't mean it's true. You can get told something, and it could be a bold-faced lie. Why do you think they would want the masses of people? How are you going to sell me a book that says money is the root of all evil? It's people that sell Bibles. You're going to sell me a book that says money is the root of all evil. You're going to preach in a church where you're going to collect tithes in the next 5 minutes so we can keep the electric bill paid. And we can keep the bishop and everybody else paid, and the pastor's car gassed up, and his haircut and his suit nice, and the church looking good. Money's the root of all evil. Pass the collection plate around that side after this sermon, all right? Pass the collection plate around that. Get around that side. It's the lack of money is the root of all evil. It's not the love of it. You know how many times they've rewritten things in the Bible, and they've edited things, and they took things out? They took things out the Bible. There's this one prayer. There's this one part in the Bible where it says pray, and they took out fast. It's a part in the Bible where it says you're supposed to pray and fast, but they took out the fast part, and they got people praying. And if you're not fasting, you're not doing the full part of what the scripture says to allow God to come into your life and help you. And on top of that, they're not even they whitewashed the whole entire Bible. You got some Roman Catholic priest worshiping a Madonna that looked like what's that girl's name? That looked like Kelly Rowland. The real Madonna looked like Kelly Rowland. The real Jesus looked like Marshawn Lynch or Quando Rondo. That's what Christ really looked like. Chief Keef. That's what Christ really looked like. So you telling me that the man, they did a number with that book. It's trick. That book is tricknology, man. It's some positive things in it, but until we get the real books and the real scripts and the real images that they copied, I mean, hey, bro, you can feel how you feel about money, but in a minute you about to be out of here. You're not gonna be in my chat disrespecting money, bro. Um, yeah, money ain't do nothing wrong to nobody. Yeah, money didn't do anything wrong to anybody. Somebody sees my live, somebody sees I'm going live right now, and they're gonna call my phone. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, I don't have time. I'm not no argumentative person. This live isn't for arguments or debates. I don't argue and debate people about stuff that I already know the answer to, or that I don't need to argue or debate about. Money is money. Money is wonderful stuff. That's how everybody in my live stream feels about money. Money is wonderful stuff. Money is wonderful stuff. Got my hair cut with it. Got this hat with it. This jacket from Target with it. I got this hotel with it. I got this phone with it. This phone stand with it. Everybody who paid their phone bill or paid their Wi-Fi or bought their phone or device is able to watch me and get this positive message. Money is wonderful stuff. And I love money, and I don't care who knows it. I'm not ashamed of it. I love money, and money loves me. Money loves to fill my hands and pockets. Money loves to fill my bank account. Money loves to help me pay my bills, meet my needs, and enjoy life. Money loves me and will never leave me. Money loves me and will never leave me. See, the people who say that, I mean, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. I don't control this world, but I do have control over the amount of money that comes into my life, and so do you. I'm not, me not having money is not going to make the world have any less suffering. So I might as well have as much money as I can and not suffer along with all the other sufferers. What's money without life? I mean, what's life without money? Y'all not gonna change my mind on money. See, people don't want people to have a money conscience. Your whole face is on the money. Oh, and they be in the back counting greenback. Don't let them fool you. Oh no. Lack of money is the root of all evil. An old Irish proverb says, whoever doesn't love money won't have her. Whoever doesn't love money won't have her. I love money, and money loves me. Money loves to fill my hands and pockets. Money loves to help me pay my bills, meet my needs, and enjoy life, and travel and go on expensive, lavish vacations. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's how you feel. I can't convince you to change your mind about money, nor do I have a desire to. But how you feel about money is how you feel about it. You're not going to change the way I feel about it. I love money, and money loves me. Money ain't never hurt nobody. You know, lack of money is the root of all evil. Them dirty, filthy pilgrims came over here to America and saw all this wealth and stole it. Lack of why? Because they was broke, poor, and dusty and dirty. Lack of money is the root of all evil. When they came over here with them dirty ass Bibles and them piss smell, they bathed in piss. Those bits, them piss bathing smelly clothes and scurvy and rats biting them and giving the Indians blankets with what you call it with what the hell's that stuff called, syphilis. Here's a blanket with some syphilis. People with money don't do that unless you Bill Gates or somebody, and you're just inherently evil because it's in your blood, because that's who you are. Money is not the root of all evil. Genetics are. Some people are genetically, inherently the devil and evil. Money is very spiritual. Money is very spiritual. And on top of that, when we talk about, see, some people are just spiritually dead. When we talk about money, we're not just talking about physical paper dollars. Your skills are money. Your ideas are money. Your talents are money. You are money. It takes money wouldn't even be made without somebody making it. I am money. People create money. I am money. Hey, it is what it is. It's good to me. Money is good to me. Money ain't never hurt nobody. People hurt people, but money don't. Money don't hurt a soul, only helps. Money is so helpful. They still haven't give slaves reparations yet. Money is so powerful. They won't even pay reparations to the slaves. If money was so bad, why ain't they give it to the descendants of the slaves yet? But they trying to give more money to the Jewish people for what they got going on. They trying to pay them for the Holocaust. They trying to give them some more money. They trying to get the Jewish people some more money. They still ain't paid. They still ain't gave reparations to descendants of slaves yet. Talk about some 40 acres and a mule. That's some BS. Yeah, money's so powerful they ain't even gave the descendants of slaves reparations yet. Exactly, because they don't want us to buy no land. Yep, they don't want us to build anything or have anything for ourselves. If blacks were to build something for themselves, this whole country is shut down. If black people were to do something for themselves, you see how they let this, the Mexican population, they building, they doing things for themselves. They doing their, cerveza. They doing their quinceañera. They doing everything in their power to uplift themselves and to promote their people and to do what they can do for their people. And that's a beautiful thing. I love seeing that. All right, everybody else has their little thing. Chinatown got Chinatown, Mexico town, European town, that's all of America. You got every other town, every other people got their little thing going on for themselves. And I'm not hating, but the thing is, certain people, it's spiritual, it's a governmental, it's a attempt to keep other groups of people where they're at. And you can say, oh, how come they don't build something themselves? People of color have tried to build something for themselves in this country. They dropped a bomb on it. They turned it into a town center. They turned it into a lake or a river. They built a highway through it. Because I was wondering, I'm like, where the hell are the little black towns at? They destroyed them by changing the infrastructure. So you can't tell me that you can't tell me that money is evil. People are evil. Those people chose to be evil and take their money and build and destroy other people's communities so that they wouldn't have anything to further disenfranchise them, so that they will be screwed and not have a culture and end up gang banging and shooting each other out in the street and going to jail at the age of 15 and becoming a booty bandit for the rest of their life. Not having a life, not being able to repopulate the earth because they populate the earth at a faster, higher rate than others. Some people are dropping babies like flies or like rabbits. They make it some. They got other people out here dropping them like rabbits, trying to compete, and they still about to get wiped off the face of the earth. They still don't have a chance. They trying to create robots. Test tube baby. Test tube baby. They got test tube babies right now. They cloning them right now. What up, Eva? They cloning them right now, trying to keep up with certain people's genes and genetics and how fast their reproduction rate is. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's not the money. Money is not evil. It's people. People evil as shit. Money is good, and I love it, and I love her, and she loves me. You shitting me? Money is the solution because the only other you don't want to know the other solution. You don't want money is the solution because the only other solution is war. It's when you put people in a corner, the only thing you leaving them with is for resources or for war. You either gonna fund these people and put some money in their pocket, or they're either gonna realize that we ain't gonna never have our opportunity, and they're just gonna take everything and destroy everything, and ain't nobody gonna have nothing. And you know, certain people are good at that. You know, certain people are good at that. If you support my channel, if you support Druuill, donate to this channel. Support this channel. Yeah, money ain't never did nothing wrong to nobody, and it never will. You can't give money to one person and tell me it's gonna ruin their day, unless they need some help. And you shouldn't have given that some person some money in the first place because they obviously about to go do something wrong with it. Woo, yeah, man. Here's $1,000. Money ain't never did nothing to nobody, and it never will. It's gonna help you. It's gonna advance you. Yeah, that is who they help. You ain't lying. But that's why we rely on God, because we know we gonna have ours. Yeah, I got PayPal. Yeah, I have a PayPal. No matter how bad they don't want to see it, no matter how bad they don't want us to advance, we gonna have our space. No matter who doesn't like it, we are going to be able to have ours. And it's like, why can't, well, as soon as we go to have something for ourselves, everyone matters. Well, is everybody getting killed out in the street? No. Everyone. It's like spiritually, people don't want certain groups of people to have anything to themselves because it's too powerful when they do. So powerful that they gotta drop a fucking bomb on it. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me, turning me out. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. That's what that song is about. And I think, if I'm correct, it was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the water is messed up to this day, I believe. So it's some spiritual stuff going on with that Tulsa, Oklahoma. They don't even want them to have water out there. Nobody. So it is what it is. Um, Money is wonderful stuff, and money is the solution, because people will be able to do some things for themselves. And I know that scares the living daylights out of some people. Oh my God, they have their own. Let's go shoot it up. Let's go bomb it up. Let's go explode it up. Let's go arrest it up. Let's go burn it up. Get your sheets ready. Man, everybody on my channel is already president of their own life. Everybody on my channel is already president of their own life. God is our president, and we're president of our own life. We allow God to govern us in our spirit, mind, and body. We are our own individual president of our own reality. Donald Trump said, build yourself up by your bootstraps or whatever. We take that shit literally over here. Okay, sir. Absolutely. We're going to get our books. We're going to sit down and educate ourselves. We're going to learn what we need to learn, and we're going to keep learning until we start earning. And that's that. There's going to be a whole bunch of educated minds over here. Not playing no games. Just education games. Might play a game on how to build a community. How to build a community and take back what's yours. Yeah, people are ready to take over their own life. People are ready to take care of themselves. People are ready to do for themselves, man. You're gonna have to anyway, in the time to come. I appreciate all your help. It'll come through sooner or later. You'll be able to show me some support sooner or later. Everything will be worked out. Everybody support my channel. If you like my content, if you like my videos, support my channel. Send a Cash App, send a PayPal. Right now. Yeah, that is wild. But yeah, I got another hotel for another couple days. I wasn't able to make it to the church. I'm going to see about going to the evening service. But I wasn't able to make it to the morning service because I had to check out, then I had to check in. So as much as I wanted to go to church to see if I could get some assistance, some help, and also the fellowship with some good brothers and sisters, I wasn't able to make it because I had to make sure that none of my stuff got messed with, and I also had to make sure that I was able to find a hotel and check into another room. So the other one I was staying at was $256 for 2 nights. This one, I got a little break. I found one, and it's still nice too. Like I found one. This one is only like one. It came to like one plus the insurance that I put on it in case anything weird happened. I put it came to $177 for the 2 nights. So I'm loving that. That's way better than $256. That gives me a little leeway, and it gives me a little bit more to move around. So yeah, I'm not complaining or saying anything bad about money, especially in this time. Sometimes God will have some. I might walk outside and find $1,000 on the ground. Money is wonderful stuff. Money flows to me. Money flows to me. Abundance flows to me. Success flows to me. You could just say money, success, health. You could just say money and prosperity for 5 minutes, and somebody will end up knocking on your door. Money and prosperity. 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 Say that 7 times. Money and prosperity. Money and prosperity. You're programming yourself for it. You're speaking it. It has no choice but to work its way into your life. So we hit an hour with this live stream. I appreciate everybody for being a part of this live stream. I'm about to do some FaceTime calls with some very special people. All right, we're about to probably work on some beats and come up with some ideas. All right, so yeah, I'm about to see about that. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Thank you everybody for supporting my channel. Thank you for the Cash Apps if you sent them. Thank you for the PayPal donations if you sent them. Even though the live stream is over, feel free to still send some donations through. All right, still feel free to send super thanks on my videos when you watch them. I still will be uploading. That's what I'm actually about to do, possibly now, upload a video or two real quick, and then we'll be getting with, I'll have to see, but I'll probably just knock out a video real quick just to keep my schedule and everything good. But, and just so I could upload some videos for you guys, because I know not everybody caught the live stream, and I know some people are going to be wondering where my videos are at, so I'm definitely going to stay consistent with that, especially right now. I definitely have the time to do it. So as a businessman, it would behoove me to get these videos uploaded. So I will see you all in the next live stream. Thank you all for stopping through. I'm glad everybody could make this live stream. Thank you to my mom for showing up. Thank you Eva for showing up. Thank you T for showing up. Thank you to the for everybody's support. 28 with the bag. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you all in the next live stream a little later this evening. Peace.